Merced icon. Go ahead and let everybody know what you go by.
My name is Monica, and I am the owner of Luna Star Boutique, and I am a mother and a wife and friend, and also an entrepreneur here in Merced County.
I like the friend. That's a good one.
Yeah.
So when it comes to Luna Star, well, first of all, what made you even call your boutique Luna Star?
Oh, Luna Star is actually the name of my daughter, my youngest. Her name is actually Luna Star, and my middle name is Star. So Monica Star, and my maiden name is Lua. So Monica
Oh,
Star Lua.
okay. Wow, that I didn't know that.
Yeah, so it does have a really big meaning to me, and yeah, but Luna Star is my little 10-year-old Luna Star.
I would have never known that.
Yeah.
So as your shop goes, what made you want to start up here in Merced? Was that something that did you always envision Merced to be the place that you wanted to have your shop in, or how did that come
Um,
about?
I I I knew I wanted to start something, whether it was a woman's clothing store
Mhm.
or designing something, which maybe in the future. But I didn't know if it was going to be here in Merced. I've been here pretty much 20 plus, 25 plus years. I've been married for 25 years. So, and it so happened to be that this is where we started, and I couldn't have chosen a better place. It's the community, and Merced
Yeah.
has been amazing to me, and I feel like I've also been amazing to the community as well.
Yeah, you have a great spot. It's like right by Tioga, walking distance from downtown.
Ah,
It's like a
hey.
amazing spot.
I love it. Yeah, yeah.
When did you were there any challenges that you were faced when you were starting that boutique? Like,
Well, I think one of the biggest challenges was really just starting. Taking that leap. I had a full-time job. I worked for the county, a stable job. I had benefits, retirement.
mm,
I was in my 40s, so just taking that leap and starting something that I always wanted to do and
right.
felt a really like a passion for it was just really challenging, but I knew I had to do it. I knew it was at the time that I did that I took the leap of faith. It was the right time. But
What what made you do that leap of faith? Like, what made you leave your stable benefit job to
well,
pursue that?
it all started with when COVID.
Mm,
And a lot of you don't know that a lot of like new followers didn't know that I started by with pop-ups and
okay.
online or door pickups like at my house. My brick and mortar just about 2 years ago. It was
Okay.
actually 2 years this last November,
Oh wow.
but I started 4 years ago, and I started that because I just wasn't. I loved the girls that I work with. I didn't really quite love my job because it's just numbers and stuff, but I loved everyone I work with, but I knew it wasn't just fulfilling.
Mm,
And as you get older, you start realizing that I really wanted to do something that I loved and I wanted to do, and I wanted to wake up happy and go and help others, and in this case, like women.
right.
And because I love clothing, and I felt like I had a really good eye and a really good, not so much like, but also very good, how could
Like
I
a
say,
like a sense, like a
yeah, like a sense to
or
be able to,
direction.
yeah, well,
Uh,
oh, direction. I think it's just more of like that loving
okay.
piece, that I felt like that was kind of needed in our community when it
Right.
comes to like shopping and stuff. Or we women are very sensitive when it comes to clothes. So
Right. Right.
it's just, I really wanted to create a space where I could share that love
Mm.
and let women know that they could be seen and styled, and so yeah.
That's really really beautiful actually because so I don't mean I don't know how it's what it's like to pick clothes for women obviously, but
It's not easy. It's
but
not easy.
so I mean but I was part of like that fashion show that you had last year
Oh my God,
and
yes.
seeing all those pieces that were
Yeah.
curated from obviously your shop. It
Yeah,
was pretty cool seeing
yes.
like the different season and the different styles,
Yeah.
and seeing how many of those clothes had like available for like the different body types too,
Yeah, yeah.
which is something you don't usually see. Like walking into a store, sometimes they have like, you know,
Yeah.
either a certain style or a certain size, and that's it.
Yeah, yeah. And I think that's where that day was magical for me. By the way, thank you. You guys did an amazing job. But that night, that evening was magical, and that was just I could not even like believe that was even happening. I was literally in cloud 10. You know, I was in La La Land, but just amazed at all the amazing women, the talent back there
Yeah,
between
very inspiring.
and then just the love amongst the girls
You
and
could feel it.
helping and oh my God, and let me style you and let me put and not that and let me here's my shoes and here it was just it was beautiful. It was really beautiful. And just like you said, I think Luna Star, I hope that people know it's not just a place where it's not just for one particular body style.
Right.
Um, I curate pieces to be able to give a wider range for different women's. As we age, as we have kids, our bodies change. And so it's so important to keep that in mind
Mm,
when I'm actually shopping,
yeah.
for pieces for the shop.
What's
You
that
know.
process like? Like, where do you you already know what you want to get, or
Oh
something
gosh,
speaks to
no.
you?
You get out there and you think you're gonna know, you know what you're gonna get, but for example, I go to these markets. Like I was just recently at the Vegas big magic convention, and vendors from all over,
Okay.
come and they're showcasing their pieces for the season, for the upcoming season, the season ahead. I just went for in February,
Okay.
and they're showcasing pieces for the fall. So you're purchasing items for this upcoming fall.
Oh, okay. Right.
But it's you feel like you're out there knowing what you're getting, but you see so many styles and so
Yeah.
many like new vendors, and then I
It's
mean,
like
we're
overwhelming.
girls. We're just like, I'm in heaven. To me, it's like, I take my husband with me, and
Oh, you do?
yeah,
Well, what's it like for him? Does
he just,
he looks
yeah,
for somewhere to sit,
yeah,
and they don't have chairs,
yeah.
so he just
He's
stand
like
the whole time?
on his phone or carries my bag or viejo, take a picture, and I'm like, no, not like that.
Is he the one
I
shooting the
relax.
video, or oh, is he the one shooting the videos the whole time?
It's just like I'm like, viejo, like can you just, oh, I'm like, okay, but he tries, and he's great. He's amazing. He's very supportive. Absolutely.
What's the upcoming lineup that you have for since you
Right.
were over there?
Right now, fall.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. This like spring and summer, like I already focused on that last August when
Okay.
I went to Market in August. So now my focus is bringing in and curating pieces for this fall and winter and holiday.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
When
and
you did the fashion walk,
yeah.
like the whole fashion show that you did,
Mhm.
what was like the outcome that you expected from it? Like, did you have any sort of I don't want to say like doubts, but were there anything that you had in mind that you were hoping that wouldn't happen? You know, like I'm sure you had like 100 things that you were just setting up and hoping that something wouldn't go wrong, but
Yeah, I mean, there's like always, it's like any event, even like birthdays, when we do things for like our kids, like in my case for my kids, like we always want to do and make everything perfect, but there's always some things that, we just follow along with it. For example, just like my daughter, Luna,
okay.
she was supposed to wear a specific outfit. She didn't. She
Um,
she she wore what she wanted to wear because that's just who she is, and I should have known that. But you just go right along with it. Also, there was a model missing, and we just kind of had to fill that in too. But those are things that obviously nobody else knows aside from
yeah,
like
I would have no,
myself or the girls in the back. And I mean, you didn't even know.
no, I
We
had no
had like,
idea.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But it's just things like that that you just keep on going, and it's like life. You just keep on going.
So you mentioned like your daughter. How does your daughter feel about all the fashion? Does she have like an eye for something so she knows what she wants to wear? And
Luna, oh my God, yes, Luna's a whole nother level of. I have a 22-year-old.
Okay.
She's a girl, Natalie, and it's like night and day.
Okay.
Natalie's very quiet. She doesn't like to do the photos. She doesn't like to do the videos. She probably doesn't even want to say, "Oh God, she's not my mom."
Reserved.
But Luna is a whole nother. She loves it.
Yeah.
She absolutely loves it. Yes.
Do you see like yourself in your daughter, like
Yeah.
pieces of you?
Yeah.
Were you always like that too, like growing up? Was that something that
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Novelas. Were Novelas were my thing.
Hmm.
And as I got older, one of my favorite shows, I had two favorite shows, Sex and the City, and specifically Sarah Jessica Parker.
that was your girl?
Yeah. Yeah. Carrie and Golden Girls. So it's like two total different shows, but they were both like my iconic shows of like I could just re-watch them every time.
And that like inspired some of
Yeah.
the okay.
When it comes to like fashion and styling, my Pinterest is full of Sarah Jessica Parker.
Oh, that's your go-to?
Yeah. Yep. Yep. I love her style. I love her wild hair. I love how just like she was just like classy, but
Okay.
at the same time like a quiet sexy, but
Okay.
just very classy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did your family feel about when they first heard about you opening up your shop?
Well, my family has always been really supportive. My main supporter, definitely my husband.
Hmm.
I think I wouldn't have been able to do any of this if it wouldn't have been for the love and support from my family, my husband, and my faith
Yeah.
too, because that's also has a lot to do with what we do in life. But definitely my family has always been like my main supporters. They might not always come out in like my videos and stories because,
Right. Yeah.
I have teen boys and my daughters and they're just like, no, but they're there and they're always supporting and rooting me on and, just standing by my side and whatever. Like my husband, he never says anything.
He just
He just said, okay, vieja. I'll see you, viejo. And I will. He's just like, okay, vieja. Like even today, just be yourself, vieja. I'm like, what is being myself?
Yeah, who is Monica then? Like take away the shop. Like who's Monica?
I guess I'm an easy, simple girl. I'm down to earth. I'm fun. I'm quiet.
Hmm.
But at the same time, I'm kind of loud and silly.
Okay.
I'm approachable. Um,
I can see that.
and I feel like I'm kind and I'm a genuine person. Like really what you see like on my social media, like even my reels and my life, that is who I am. And if you don't really see me, it's because I'm not feeling it that day. So I won't
Yeah.
even like, yeah.
Okay. I can see that.
Yeah.
I can sense that.
Yeah.
As far as social media goes, has it always been easy for you to be in front of the camera? Has that always been natural for you, or did it take time for you to be comfortable?
No, I think I think it's something that I've had to learn to get better at
Okay.
and comfortable. And I think for me and at my age, it's also like it could be kind of like a little bit like embarrassing because,
Okay.
I have kids, so I'm also very careful like what I post out there
Hmm.
and how I present myself.
Yeah.
Um, but is it easy? No. Oh my God, no. And as we age, like
That's-
lighting, everything better be on point because
Yeah. No. No. We
I
got
don't
everything ready. Yeah. We
know.
trying to do justice.
Yeah, yes. No, it's not easy. It's definitely not. Yeah.
I know what you mean because sometimes when I make my videos,
Yeah.
I feel like there's a little part of me that thinks is like cringe.
Yeah.
And then like if I rewatch it, I'm like, do I want to post this?
Yeah.
Like do I want to post this up? But then you post it up and then you see that, people follow you for a reason
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
that's something that they probably want to see.
Yeah.
And then something too that I've always that I started like kind of going by is like it's only cringy until it works, right? So let's
Right.
just say people
Yep.
feel some type of way about what you're doing, but then it ends up obviously helping you with your career, with your
Yeah.
store.
Yep.
Like it's not really cringy anymore because it's
No.
working, you
It's
know?
working and it helps.
Yeah.
You say go and you rewatch your videos. I really like 98% of the time I do not go back and watch.
Oh, you don't want to see it
Oh,
again?
no, no, no. Once it's out there, bye, goodbye. I'm moving on to the next one. I'm not even gonna look back.
You want to look at the
No,
comments? Oh, what?
just look back. Like. Thank you very much.
And that's
God
it.
bless you. Y vámonos para adelante in the next video. Yeah, yeah.
Um, what do you think is like what's something that's been working for you as your business? Like obviously social media is what you use
Yeah, it's really
very
big.
much, but what's something that you found that's been really helping you I guess like have some success in your shop since you've been open now for 2 years?
The store, yeah, the storefront,
Yeah.
2 years. I've said this to many, is just really just be you, just really be you. Like, I think that's what people really can relate to. Even when I look at others or follow other, even other boutique owners or other influencers or,
Yeah.
creators, like, I really just like to see like a genuine person, and
Yeah.
so for me, it's always been that way. And I feel that that's what's also helped me in the sense is that people that have known me for many years, they're like, yeah, no, what you see, that's Monica. Like,
That's Monica.
that's Monica, like,
Yeah.
and more. But but yes, no, I feel that you genuinely have to be who you are and don't like front, don't fake, don't nothing. Just be you.
Yeah.
Because in the end of the day, I mean, people who follow you are going to follow you for you. Who come and shop, they really come and shop because because of me,
Yeah.
because they come and they want to chit chat and, they feel comfortable. So,
What's like the furthest a customer has ever driven to your store? Or like do you ever ask like where are you coming from or like how did you hear about
yeah,
like
I do. Like when I have like new customers, I'm like, how did you hear about me? Oh, well, we followed you because my cousin, my tia, my aunt, and I
yeah.
come from Fresno. The day of the fashion show, I had people drive. There was a lady that drove from Sacramento,
Oh wow.
Modesto, and Fresno.
Oh
I
wow.
never met them. And I was like, oh
Oh,
my
they just heard
God.
of it on
Yeah,
social media.
well, because they follow me and they are like, no, we wanted to come. And you have no idea, Irvin, how much that meant to me. I just
It was
wanted
full
to just,
house.
I,
It's packed.
yeah, it was just, yeah, I was super happy. I was like, wow, I can't even. And my husband in the back, that's my vieja. And I was like, oh my God.
It was really cool, honestly. Like when
So,
me and Astolfo were covering that whole fashion show,
yeah,
you could feel the loving like energy,
yeah,
and then just seeing everybody work together. Like
yeah,
you had like hairstylists, you had makeup artists, you had
yeah,
like accessories, like
yeah,
jewelry, and
yeah.
and everybody just coming together to pretty much come for the show. And just being there, it felt different because I've never done anything like that.
I know, yeah.
And then just seeing like the overwhelming like joy and happiness, that was something to experience.
Mm,
In Merced, I feel like we have a lot of people who are very like fashionable and have a good sense of style.
yeah.
But I haven't seen, at least for me, I haven't seen like a fashion show here. Like there might have been some other shows that I missed, but like as far as I know, like a mainstream one, that was like the first one that I felt like it was just going everywhere. Like it was like a thing that you had to experience.
It was, I mean, and that couldn't have happened because of the community, the women that have always supported me from day one.
Yeah.
Um, all the girls back there, they're either pretty much 98% of them were women that I met through this whole journey of Luna Star.
Yeah.
The makeup artist, the hairstylist, and the models,
Yeah.
through friends, through customers, it couldn't have happened because of them. They're beyond creative. I mean,
Yeah.
beyond beautiful, every single one of them, and I was just really grateful that they all accepted once I asked, I was
Yeah.
beyond, yeah, that was just very memorable. It's something that I'll never forget. And I'm so grateful, for that night. That was
Yeah.
an amazing night. Yeah.
Do you have plans on doing that again,
Oh.
or or is there anything like in the future for Luna Star that you haven't done yet that you're planning on doing?
I think I've had a lot of requests for another show.
Hmm.
Definitely. After that night, I had ladies who like, can you please take my number and save my name because I'm going to be for the next one. There's a lot that um, Luna Star and Monica has that I would love to bring to this community.
Yeah.
And I think we're ready for it. We're ready for like a lot more. There's
Oh yeah.
so much talent, so much potential in every aspect, and we're ready for it. We're
Yeah.
ready for it. Yeah. But yeah, there's a lot coming.
Okay. Yeah. Well, is there anything you can tell us? Like,
Oh, pues.
like throw like a little hint maybe,
Yeah,
or
well, I've always thought of creating things, so
okay.
we'll see where that's, what
Okay.
happens in the next few months. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Um, so that you meant like that's like, you mentioned it's like a high point that you experience with the whole, fashion show. What's a setback that you've gone through and how did you bounce back from that? Like something that kind of made you slow down or
So, I
gotta
when I
take a sip of
first
that
yeah, I opened the store back in November 10th, 2 years ago. I
one.
don't
Okay.
remember what that year that was, but 2 months later, my daughter was diagnosed with leukemia.
Oh wow.
And yeah, that was tough. That was really tough. I didn't know if I was going to continue.
Hmm.
That was a February 7th. And I just remember, I think that was a Tuesday. And I just remember, like, I literally blacked out and I had no words, but this community and
Yeah.
the love for my friends, like people that, like, I mean, just brought, really brought me to my knees. Um, but that was a really deep and hard time, not just for myself, but for my husband, for my other kids, and it was really hard, Urban. We were devastated. We didn't understand. We didn't know. The moment they tell you that leukemia, you think the worst
Right.
because you
Yeah.
don't
No,
you don't
that's
know. And it was a really hard time in during and a lot of people don't know because
yeah. You don't want to
I
put
didn't
that
really
out
want to
there.
put that out there. But at the same time you want to because you want to create some sort of awareness, what to look out for,
Yeah.
because there's little things that us going through what we went through that maybe like, oh, but out of respect towards Luna,
Yeah.
because Luna doesn't really like to talk about it.
Okay.
And so I really try not to, but that
Right.
was a really dark time. But, I've had, at that time, I had really close friends of mine really step it up and
Yeah.
give me the keys. Don't worry about it.
Oh wow.
They ran the store for me for like over probably like a month.
Wow.
And
Dang.
they had no idea. They were just doing their thing. And I'm at the hospital. We're at the hospital with Luna. And yeah, I even had like friends like offer to pay the rent for that month. And I mean, it was amazing. The prayers, the community, the women that just came. Like, I mean, I'm eternally grateful. It
Dang.
was a really
That's
hard time. Yeah.
is she how's she doing now?
She's doing great.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Okay.
her treatment has been going well, and we look forward to April because I think that's when her treatment might be complete. So
Okay.
yeah, but she's doing great. Thank you.
That's
Yeah,
beautiful. I mean, that's beautiful on its own.
yeah. Thank you.
I guess that's also like one of the things too when it comes about community. Like how important is community for you, right? For them to step up and do that without even
Yeah.
you asking them.
Yeah.
Do you feel like Merced's been that has that been very they've been it sounds like they've been very kind to you,
Yeah.
obviously the community.
Yeah.
Um, is there like some advice that you would give somebody who is going through challenges and feel like they can't push through? Like what's something that you would
I definitely never lose faith. That's
Mhm.
one of my main. And if you need the help, just reach out because again, this community is really tight, and we're all about supporting local, whether it's your business, whether it's in some sort of like distress that you need help in. This community is very, very tight,
Yeah.
and we are willing to drop it to just go and help. So definitely reach out and never lose faith,
Yeah.
and that's something that I never did. I think that's what also kept us pushing forward, is just never lost faith and
Yeah.
never questioned. And we just kept pushing forward. And that's literally what I do for everything. I just keep pushing forward. Even in the tough times, you just keep on going. But
That's
that also comes from watching my parents too, my
okay.
grandma, my
Yeah,
dad, my mom.
that
Yeah.
community.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess like so knowing all this now, what's some advice that you would give your younger self? Like you mentioned how you were working the county job and it wasn't very fulfilling at the time.
Yeah.
What's some advice that you would give your younger self with everything that you know now?
Gosh, I would say to myself that not don't be scared, you know. Worst thing that could happen, and my dad would say, is like it just doesn't work out,
Mhm.
and that's okay, you know. We have the capability to keep going. We have, as long as you have life, you have my dad would always say, you have your arms, your legs, you just work hard. The harder to work, the luckier you get. So you just keep on pushing, you know.
Yeah.
That's something that I've always thought of and remembered, how um my parents brought me up, and I always have that in mind. The harder you work, the luckier you get. So you
Yeah.
just keep on pushing. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
What advice would you give somebody who wants to follow your footsteps and open up their own sort of like boutique or store for themselves?
Don't be scared. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. And again, it just like, if it doesn't work out, it didn't work out.
Yeah.
When I decided to take that leap, and also I always told myself, I'm like, well, if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. I'll go find another job. I'll go find something else.
Yeah.
Um, you know, with good health, everything is possible. And but no, just don't be scared. There's so much out there that can help us be so successful, and a lot of it is free.
Yeah.
So just throw yourself out there. If you don't want to do something, and my dad says, because you don't want to work, you don't want to put in the work, you don't want to put in the commitment, pues that's your pedo. I mean, that's
That's your best.
that's your thing.
No, see, I like that. And now we're seeing the real Monica shot.
I
You've been holding it back the whole time. What are we wearing today? Like what? I'm sure you put.
Oh my God, Kate.
Yeah.
So, new Adidas, because I love Adidas.
Uh-huh.
These are some rolas that I bought. These are from the shop. I no longer have them, but I love a dark denim, and I figured I'm coming here. It's an evening, an interview. I like more of a
I like the blazer.
like the dark. This is thrifted
Oh.
from the thrift store on V Street. Like it was like $2.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
you
can
got to
tell,
go to
yeah.
the men's department. And then this is also for my shop. My jeans are for my shop. My shirt is for my shop. And jewelry is mainly all Always Be You that I support. My friend Gems by Isa.
Yeah.
And then, yeah. But
So
yeah, no, I love a combination of old and new. And yeah.
are there any colors right now that you kind of been gravitating towards too?
I like a lot of neutrals,
Okay.
but I do like some patterns. But it just have to be very it's very I have to be very careful with patterns, because then I can look very loud and yeah,
Okay.
it's just super loud. But
Right.
I do like patterns though. But I like to keep it pretty neutral, But again, I do that on purpose, because then I feel like I can utilize a lot of the pieces in my closet a lot better.
Okay.
Because you don't want to just be spending money on
Yeah.
cosas that you don't even wear.
Or fast fashion.
Yeah, no, that's another thing. I don't really do fast fashion, and I don't really do trends. I feel like I'm more of a modern but classic, and
Okay.
I'm really careful with that.
Yeah.
Not
Long.
careful to be like, oh my God, no, it's just careful because that's just how I like to present myself. It's
Yeah.
because it makes me happy. It makes me comfortable.
Yeah, and then that's also something you see eventually in the trash.
Yeah.
Fast fashion, it's something that you don't
Yep.
wear anymore because it's not
Yeah. Yeah.
it doesn't fit with today and a few
Yeah.
months nobody's gonna wear anymore.
Yeah. And that goes along with also trendy stuff too. I feel like, I don't know. I not that I'm
Yeah.
mocking anybody with trends, but it's just not who I am, but I love to see it just women rock it left and right, and I love it. Yeah.
Are there any women or any stores here in Merced that I don't know we should keep that you're very like that you're cool with, or we should keep like an eye on, or is there anybody that you want to like give like a shout out to, like when it comes
Well,
to that?
I think like I think everyone here in the Merced community, whether it's like I mean we have boutiques that have been here for years, like
Yeah.
years. My respects because they made it through COVID.
Hmm.
They made it through the tough times and they've been here for years and that would be like a store like Christina's, like Envy, like Kelly's. They've all been here for
Oh yeah,
like
like right here,
yeah,
right? Yeah.
yeah, just down the street.
Mhm.
But like I always look at that, I was like, gosh, they have been here through thick and thin for so many years and just pushing through COVID. We have
Yeah.
new stores that are opening, like Live in Lex. We
Yeah.
have also I knew of another place, Humble Folks in Outwater.
Okay.
She's an amazing girl too, and um, I love following her too, and like yeah, I met even girls from like different states at the fashion show,
Wow. Yeah.
Terracotta, um, two sisters that own it. I love their vibe. They were just such amazing girls.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
What do you think keeps you I guess like fresh with everything? Like as far as staying like active with your social media and also like different styles that are coming out, like what do you think kind of gets your mind going when it comes to that?
Oh, when it comes to like purchasing or like
I guess like what do you think let me rephrase it. Like what do you think makes you stand out? Like what is, as far as your boutique goes, what makes your store pop out?
Well, I feel that I mean, I think Luna Star is not only just a shop that you can go and shop at, but it's also a place where you're gonna feel seen, you're gonna feel styled. I'm not just only there to like sell you things, and if you don't can't buy anything, that's absolutely fine. But
Yeah.
I feel that my shop is definitely a place that you can come and not only just shop for your next event or shop for, the new mommy or but it's also a place that you can find a friend, find a
Okay.
smile.
Find a smile.
Yeah. And I always thought about that too when I opened. I was like, I can't wait to like, when girls come in and
Hmm.
welcome, if I can help you, but then you leave them alone.
Yeah.
You can't
That's
be like hovering over them because I don't like that either. So, but
yeah.
that's just, yeah,
You know what to look for.
yeah.
Okay.
That's just, like,
It,
but if they need me, I'm there.
yeah. Is there anything that you thought about on your way over here that you wanted to like talk about, or that you wanted like to, I don't know, like get off your chest or off your mind? And was there something that you had in mind like specifically on the way over here?
Well, no, on my way over here, I was thinking like,
You're like,
well,
wow,
all
this
those
is
20 questions you sent me, and I'm like, oh my God, ¿cuál me va which question is the magic question? But I think I just wanted to really make sure that people knew that um Luna Star is not just Luna Star, it's also Monica, and it's also a place where they can feel someone who truly cares,
okay.
a place where someone's going to be honest if something doesn't look good. A lot of my girls know that if like they come out
You
with
trust.
something, I'm gonna be like,
You're gonna let them know.
yeah,
Okay.
let you know. I will not let you walk out. Yeah, no.
Good.
They'll know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Good.
even random people too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need that.
Like,
You need somebody who's gonna be like honest with you. You can't always have everybody say yes.
yeah, it's like no, yeah, no, it's not really for me, it's not really about like making that sale. It's really about making that connection
Okay.
and that customer, that long-term person that will keep coming back because, they find the honesty.
Yeah.
So for me that's really important. Yeah.
So
Okay.
where can people find you at? What's like your social, and is there like a website where they can shop
Yeah,
too?
my Instagram is Luna Star Boutique _
Okay.
and I am also on Facebook and also Luna Star Boutique _ I have a website which is also linked to my Instagram, and then or you can just go to shoplunastar.com.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
All right.
yes, yes.
All right. Well, Monica, thank you for being here today. I really appreciate taking the time to,
Oh, thank
talk with
you.
me for a while. And yeah, I
Oh,
think
thank
that's
you.
it.
Oh my gosh. Well, thank you. I
That's it.
appreciate it. Thank you so much.
All right. Cheers to
Yeah.
that.
Cheers, everyone.
All right. And cut.
It's cracking. 7 years sleep. Like that. Okay, sweet. I'm Am I starting? Okay, for sure. How you guys doing? I'll play some music. I'm gonna just pretend. It's all about y'all tonight.
Far from your place, who's stolen your story and besmirched your name, held captive your glory, never forget. You need to beg for pardon off with your neck. There's your respect, but still on my mind is all the leaves that the sun killed gold to reveal all of life is what you do, better yet what you don't. Well, it's nice to meet you. I bet you will trade your might and your love to fatten your wallet. My observation from atop the hill says that you'll die a slave, alone in the gauntlet. Doesn't it feel familiar? What doesn't hurt might kill you too. I take the time, get my mind sorted. I bet you will. Well, I hope you do. 'Cause still on my mind is all the leaves that the sun killed gold to reveal all of life is what you do, better yet what you don't. And still on my mind is all the leaves that the sun killed gold to reveal all of life is what you do, better yet what you don't. Thank you.
played this song for people before, for real. So like, you know, they'll hear it. Sometimes, like, probably should have played this song a long time ago for somebody.
But I'm always trying to get you home. Peruse all your cues and miss out on lightning. Can't see through my eyelids. If the majesty falls, will the heavens watch together? It's been held on the road. It can't go like this forever. Gotten lost in the fray. Fit our tongue with a blade, and if the seed doesn't make it, gotta throw it away. Yeah. Don't change your mind until it shapes up. I got crimes I need an answer to, but then I see you, I get stuck in my feelings. Well, then my beautiful still. But I can't offer much without companionship. And my love's alive with pain I'm poorly managing. The souls around fall victim to the damages. 'Cause all the while it's fate that I'm enamored with. I confess I was wrong. Am I less in your eyes? This is insane, 'cause I got castles to build. Gotten lost in the fray. Bit my tongue with the blade, and if the seed doesn't make it, had to throw it away. Well, don't change your mind unless it shapes up. I got crimes I need an answer to, but I see you when I'm back in my feelings. Am I beautiful still? Don't change your mind unless it shapes up. I got crimes I need to answer to, but I see you when I'm back in my feelings. Ooh, then my beautiful. My beautiful still, 'cause you're beautiful still, and my beautiful still, 'cause you're beautiful still. don't you walk with me? Why must I bleed for your affection? Why gets it all that I see is coated in lead and misdirection? What good is my mind locked in a bone, covered in filth and then cursed with my soul? I'm just a joke in your garden, is all that I grow. Crumbles in time and rolls away with the storm. I'm starting to feel like you're never coming. I'm starting to feel like you're never coming. And why don't you talk to me? Why must I scream until there's no air? Why don't you say that you love me? Why must I feel like I'm the only one that I'm just as good as my crimes are? Look lo and behold, that all that I'm worth is just what little I know. Ain't I a joke in your garden? 'Cause all that I grow, it crumbles in time and rolls away with a storm. I'm starting to feel like you're never coming. I'm starting to feel like you're never coming. I'm starting to feel like you never come around. I'm starting to feel like you'll never come. Why don't you walk with me? Who must I be for your attention?
Damn, it got a little hot. It got hot.
Nah, man, I'm good.
I'm good. So I got one more. I got one more. This one's is nice. Ugh. There we go.
En la tierra de calabaza, la gente se murió. Mortalidad es mi única falta. La muerte es mi canción. Hey. En la tierra de calabaza, donde la vida no vale nada. No entretengas de soledad. Entonces bailamos por eternidad. Hey.
I hope y'all had fun. I had fun. That was nice. You guys are sick. You guys are beautiful.
Girl, I be trying, you know what I'm saying? I did it for the mujeres. I did it for the mujeres.
Oh, word. 7 Year Sleep. I'll be writing music and stuff. Check it out. THC. Cien Ojos. Check it out. Everybody's good. Everybody's bam. It's all love.
All right, guys, thank you for tuning in. This is one of the first live performances that we had here at Cien Ojos Studio for the guest of honor. Shout out to Marcel, 7 Year Sleep. You can't see the studio audience, but we got a few people in the house. And yeah, thanks for tuning in. Cien Ojos!